Here we are, a best of 5 for $150 for the winner. Still 75 for the loser, so he doesn't go out empty-handed, but XiaoY Cup 8 gives out 300 bucks in general, and the winner takes half of it. We have 2 Night Elves in the final, of course, and here they are. One is from China, 22 years old is life. The Rogue Warrior. And Foggy still looking for a team, the Vice World Champion of Warcraft 3 in 2018. Currently in China, practicing, playing tournaments, enjoying the Netties ladder, and pretty successful here. Survived in W League, is still in there for the next edition, and now in the final of XiaoY Cup number 8. Map number 1, Life in blue in the upper left. Foggy stays in red, or is red again. So the colors are correct now. But the resources aren't. Here we go. Alright, Demon Hunter again by Life. Aha! Oh, what? No, not again. Did he play the Demon Hunter before? No, he played Keeper twice. So against Foggy, he plays the Demon Hunter. And it's a Demon Hunter mirror! What is this? 1.28? We're starting this best of 5 without a single Keeper of the Grove. Oh, thank God. Oh, time to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. This is so cool. So DH, no Entangle, no Treants, but Mana Burn and right clicks. Ah, this brings back the memories. Alright, so both are starting against the Mercenary Camp. This is still the old Echo Isles where there's no island here. And we will see some stolen Shadow Priest. That's absolutely a possibility here. Life is moving in with a Wisp, so is Foggy, but not moving into this Mercenary Camp. Well, also Life, not close enough to the Mercenary Camp to steal something. Damage from the creeps against the tree is nice, but not the greatest. So no mistakes on neither side just yet. Chishi got a few more, Life got a few more kills, but Foggy got the Shadow Priest here. Everything is still alive. He goes for the Renegade. Pendant of Energy would be nice for a keeper, but in this matchup, it's the same. What's up? Did someone deny something? It's level 2. Oh, boots! Boots for the Demon Hunter, I guess that's what the referee was saying here. That's very helpful. Expansion immediately by Life. Has a Shadow Priest himself.
Are under attack.
So with the boots, of course, he has the movement speed advantage. Foggy didn't get the lightning shield. Ah, true that. True that. So it was a little slower. Nice detonate by Life. And of course the Demon Hunter is rushing over immediately. With more movement speed, he can get some right clicks out, so trading is a lot easier. Expansion by Foggy as well. So they're playing basically the same game. But Life, with this one item, has the upper hand already. But if you can get the Shadow... Oh, Life, yeah, he can run him down. That's, of course, the second good thing. He can run down units a lot easier. Mana Burn, kill. Archer scouts this, but there's a Berserker protecting the expansion already. But Life is the one pressuring. And that's usually a good thing, because you can't be attacked if you keep your opponent busy. I gotta get used to the feeling that there's no Entangle. Like, that's something special. Huntress transition for Life. Only archers and mercenaries for Foggy. And thank you, King Calzone 1. Nice, Nick. For the sub, mate. So, piercing damage battle. Foggy lost the Shadow Priest already. Kills an archer, but if he loses the Berserker on top of it, that would be really bad for him. But he gets to the Moonwells. That's nice. Oh, Foggy with a nice block. And so the Demon Hunter has to run away. Expo is up on Life's side, almost up on Foggy's side. He didn't kill it. He didn't delay it, really. Foggy got his second Shadow Priest. Of course, As I said, the item is good and killing the Shadow Priest is good, but not like super serious damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
With Huntress, you can control the map a little more. Creeping on Echo Elves with Huntress is pretty good. And gloves are paced as well. Nice. Close to level 3 is Foggy. Did he deny with the Engine of War, this big ogre? Didn't see it really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunter saw by Foggy now as well as the tech at 50%. Life far behind in tech. I wonder what they play. Like, will they play bears? If you are very confident in your micro, you can play Dryads, of course, as Moon does oftentimes. Especially Foggy could play Dryads against the Huntresses. But it could also be Glaive Throwers or Mountain Giants. Mana Burn Exchange. Both with gloves, but Foggy with the Circlet and Boots and Staff. Should be an easy cancel. Yep. Good attack speed. Good damage. This throws life back quite a bit. And he can't get the kills. So this is a good opening or a good early mid game for the Ukrainian, who moves his Engine of War down to the defense. Tier 2 is almost done. Both Wisps are parked around the tavern for second heroes. Disentangle Goldmine is cancelled. Will life achieve the same? Looks like it for now, but the Demon Hunter is coming in, and he's fast. Double mana burn again, immediately taking out the Shadow Priest. No, the Hunter's damage is too much. Doesn't want to engage further. It's gonna be close. He can't repair at the moment. This would be big for life. And no chance for Foggy. That bought him so much time. Whoa. Alchemist second for Foggy. And... nah. No second hero yet for life. The Chinese, what's he choosing? The Naga! Wants to push more. Lots of Wisps are coming down now. With new mercenaries as well, as his expo is up. Foggy going into Lores. That's a big and powerful push. Naga, really good early tier 2. Huntress still very good. AoE damage now. But he has two Berserkers. What an acid bomb! Hitting everything. But the Demon Hunter is low. There's no shop here. Also no Staff of Preservation. Boots are moved over to the Alchemist, who's also dropping low. The hero damage of life is really good. Taking off the first Huntress. TP out immediately. Opening up this second base again. The Alchemist dies with the last swipe of the Warglaives. And he cancels this Entangled Goldmine again. How much time can he buy for the units from the Lores? That push was absolutely designed to do just this. One Huntress saved here. New Huntress coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
And double Engine of Lore now only. But there are quite a few Huntress gone. Thanks to these piercing damage volleys that Foggy is pushing out. You can see it in the experience, and he's blocking himself. Oh, a Berserker falls as well. Life is taking big hits here, but now he's getting the revenge. Naga is coming back, but must be careful with the slow. Can control. Oh, mana burn super close. Life is overextending. Taking way too many losses here. And he swapped over the boots to the Demon Hunter again to get this Berserker. A few more hits, and then he got it. Heal Scroll. Oh, saving Naga and Berserker at the same time. Good investment by life. But now he's on the back heel. 3 Hunters. Where are the Dryads? Coming now. Foggy starts mining at this expo, but everything is hurt. And life got the heal scroll, which he used already. So this push is scary. Again. Good range operation from Life. Constantly dealing some damage on basically everything. Muddy controls the Demon Hunter now as there's no Dispel for the Chinese. And now we have Dryads. Finally some more slow, some more control. That makes the life of the Demon Hunter a lot harder, but 2 kills immediately for Life. Third one should follow with Muddy the Mud Golem. Rest in peace, my man. Foggy's not microing these Dryads back. Oh, and that's big experience. Invo Potion on the Naga. He wanted to force. Oh, wow. Okay, this micro was good, but the Dryad not picking it up. Gets the Dryad kill on the other side.
Players' forces are under attack.
Alchemist level 2. Damage ticking down. This Huntress falls. But in return for the small... Oh, staff out, actually. And the Naga. Oh, still boots. And nothing. Oh, mana shield, lulz. But not too much mana anymore. Slow comes from the Dryad. No way. Can he save this Naga thanks to the mana shield? Mana burn. So no shield anymore. But the Dryad slow. He can't connect anymore. Huge investment by Life, but it doesn't pay off. And at the same time, the Alchemist is still alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
What a play here. And Foggy's Expo is established now. He should have the upper hand with Dryads, but Life is pushing out quite a few as well. 4 on his side, 4 on Foggy's side. The mercenaries all super hurt. Still at 47 supply. A kingdom for heal spray now. But he doesn't have it, I think. Life is mining for a long time. Going Dispel and Bears. He is tier 3 already. What an advantage. And the Adept upgrade is done as well. Chat says this play was cool but not smart. I kind of agree. Mana shield against the Demon Hunter. Not the greatest thing. Foggy gets another kill. 4.6 on the Demon Hunter. Life 3 engaging with Reju now, but of course he has the spell. Not endless the spell, but he has it. Alchemist dashing out tons of damage. Naga is back, level 4 now for level 2 evasion for Life. The first bear is in, and Foggy's not kiting too well. Losing a couple of Dryads. No hero that operates from range. Staff out was nice, gets the Dryad kill as well. Saves the Mauler, so Foggy stepping up his game here a little. But against Frost Armor, not too... Frost Arrow, not too easy to do. 500 gold for the Ukrainian. But for the rest of the game, Life has no lightning, no Fork Lightning. And especially in bear fights, that would be a big help. Life is breaking upkeep. Does he have upgrades? Question. No. 0-0. Foggy was investing already. Should be 1-1. A lot of mercenaries as well. It is 1-1. Getting another kill. But Life gets the middle. Big experience. Close to level 3. And there is level 3. Alchemist only level 2. But a heal scroll. Can he get the bears? The Dryads are all hurt. Demon Hunter has to carry. He's aiming so hard for this Naga. Ouch. Invo Potion swap. Has to use it immediately. Foggy in a nice concave of bears here. Looking good for Life, actually. Roar is coming in. He's killing so much. But his forces the town portal onto the Naga. Finally moving his Dryads out of the claws of the bears. Cool opening game. Foggy with level 5 now. Now he needs the Alchemist to level up, and he does just that. Level 3 for him. No Tome of Experience. But Life is preparing a big push against the Expo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bears. 70 supply. Foggy's army is only range. Does he have tier 3 finally? Ah yeah, bears are coming for him as well. But late. 70 supply for Foggy. Acid Bomb works over time. Engine of War is buying some time. He needs that time. Alchemist is back. Still stuff hurt. No heal scroll anymore. Raw being used now, but on what really? Demon Hunter, of course, but yeah, he's the carry. He is the #1 carry. He's taking a one-on-one fight against the opposing Demon Hunter now. Kind of losing that fight. The Dryads starting to dance to get into the backline. That was nice. But Raw in front is so strong. This bear is not even morphed to master. Demon Hunter is falling. Nothing to save him anymore. Has to swap the staff. Gets him out. Consume the Moonwells. But Foggy is losing so much, man. 53 supply. It's only getting less. Level 5 from the Demon Hunter for life now. Alchemist is getting some more experience, but now sees himself in the fangs of the bears again. And this must be it. Life wins this fight decisively. Foggy is not close to level 6. Actually didn't get too much experience in that entire fight. And now Roar. And he's just tearing down this tree. And he finds himself at 50 supply. Is this a do or die fight already? Usually the longer the game goes, the better it is for Foggy because of the Alchemist. But not if you're up against an expansion. 20 supply ahead. Oh, 15. Wants the kills. Stuff is hurt for life. There is Reju. Mana shield again, lol. And this time there is a lot of mana, so you can't really burn it. This mana shield is pretty effective to make her a little more tanky. But once the mana shield is off, has to staff her out. Foggy is not rebuilding the Tree of Life at the moment. How much gold is remaining? 3,400 would be worth it, I guess. Thank you, Zebi, for light, for the Prime sub, for the second time in a row already. And yeah. Level 4 Alchemist around the corner. Heal Spray would be so nice, but he doesn't have the mana for it, really. Especially against the Demon Hunter. Heal Scroll for Foggy, though. He needs it to save the 2 Dryads. Reju on all the bears. Invo Potion as well. Foggy is fighting uphill again against 80 supply. But 2 more upgrades on his bears. He's aiming hard for the Naga. Mana Shield again. Only 100, though. Aiming for the surround doesn't really work. Loses 1 bear. Micros it out. Micros it back and dies. Alchemist is super hurt. The bears are dealing constant damage to his own Demon Hunter, who's still only level 5.3 or something, 5.2. And Foggy at the moment running around like a headless chicken. Can't get his grip onto the Naga. Calls for the GG. Well played by Life. This didn't work at all. Did go for some hero kills, but in the end the mana shield was worth it. Was really cool to see a tanky-ish Naga to get her out of tense situations. And that's the 1-0 lead for the Chinese. 2 maps away from $150. Yeah, at the end it was all desperation by Foggy. If he gets the hero kill, then maybe. But not against his mana shield, as you saw. Noob question. Do unit upgrades get applied to already existing units? Yes. To the units that are on the battlefield already and to every unit you build. So, yes. Never hesitate to ask questions that you might think are stupid. We know that there's a lot of new players coming in with Reforged and the hype that Reforged builds. So we want to help you guys even if this is a very competitive channel and showing the pros a lot, but never hesitate to ask something, really. Is this best of 3 or best of 5? It's best of 5. What happens to an item in a fiend if the fiend has backpack upgrade and the fiend dies? It just lands on the ground. So Foggy's map choice now, going for Amazonia. In the second map of this best of 5. Waiting for some streamers, I guess. How to pronounce your last name, Yanis? That's quite a mystery that even my own mother couldn't tell me. You could call it like Sharks if you want. It's must be the easiest for you, I guess. Tiax is fine as well. Sharks is fine. Sharks sound mighty. So I like that. Is there any website where I could follow upcoming tournaments and streams? Yes, Liquipedia. You find it at wiki.backtowarcraft.com. It's the best source in all of Warcraft. Good question by Spankosaurio. The game starts, so we have a little time. He asks if, or why, or his question is, I've seen a lot of players opt for the Alchemist as the second hero. What exactly makes this hero so valuable, and how does he stand out compared to other heroes? It's a little bit of a different question because NetEase plays on 1.30.1. Battle.net is on 1.30.3, and in patches, the Alchemist got a little weaker over time. But in general, colors are swapped, so I gotta change that. In general, the Alchemist deals good damage, is pretty tanky when you only look at the HP. He has low armor, but it's still pretty tanky because he has so much HP. His spells are really good. All 3 of them. Acid Bomb reduces the armor, which is quite strong in Warcraft 3. And it's a damage over time. And it's area of effect. So it's 3 good things combined in one spell. And it is not very expensive in mana. So even though you're not playing with lots of mana potions or clarities or whatever, you can spam this shit. And so your opponent gets damage on mostly low HP units. You can focus a lot with it. And as a second spell, you either have Area of Effect Healing, which is the best healing in the game, but a little bit expensive, or Chemical Rage, which gives you a lot of movement and attack speed. And that is very cheap, so you can use it in combination with Acid Bomb, and you don't have to decide if you use Acid Bomb or Heal Spray. So it's just an all-around good hero. And he has an insane ultimate, which is super broken. But we have an interesting situation here on map 2, as Life was pulling the creeps towards the Engine of War. As it's still in the process of building, it takes additional damage here, and is down to 30% already. Foggy really couldn't pull the creeps, so with that, he can't get the lightning shield. And has to repair immediately. That's a great start for Life. Who can creep this with ease. With Treants here at the little green spot. Close to level 2, healthy Engine of War. Not under pressure at all. Now gets the lightning shield, so he is able to catch up. Oh, don't deny it. If you're new to the game, if a creep is casting a lightning shield on you, you shouldn't last it with the lightning shield, because then the experience goes into the void And not to your own hero, as it counts as a spell from the creeps and not your own. So be careful with that.
Player's forces are under
Cloak of
attack.
Shadows, Ring of Protection, both meh items. Life is moving over immediately as Foggy is still busy. Oh, if he gets the last hit, that's big! Oh, that was so... He got it, right? You saw it better than I guess, but I think Life got it. And now Entangle another Wisp with the second Wisp kill. So good by Life. It's impressive. Hero color bars are wrong.
A player's
No.
forces are under attack.
Life is blue. Life is... This is wrong. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, Life got it. So, Life got additional experience. Life took some time off of Foggy. So, with that extra time, he creeped the Murlocs already. And that's close to level 3. Foggy, nowhere near level 3. And a bunch of archers already. 5 of them. It's pretty nice. Foggy goes into Huntress and techs. And has Ultra Vision. Tech by Life quite ahead because of that Huntress transition.
A player's forces are under attack.
How can Foggy create some time now? This map has a very easily accessible Goblin Laboratory. So he has the chance to go for a Zeppelin. Maybe avoid a direct fight with his opponent and do some damage to the base.
Player's
To
forces
wisps,
are under
maybe.
attack.
To buildings. Of course, if that gets scouted by hippos or even these archers, really dangerous. But both are positioning themselves around the tavern. Here's the before mentioned alchemist, and you will see the effect of the acid bomb rather quickly. So he can't get the Cobalt Taskmaster. Nice poison ivy. Little unlucky for Foggy to get the second Cloak of Shadows as well. Another entangle, so this forces a TP. Man, Life is playing this map
Player's
really, really
forces
well.
are under attack.
So Foggy losing his own production building. Builds a shop. Lol. He's here to stay, as it seems. Needs the time for the level 3. Takes the time, but at what costs? Hunters are nice, so he kills 2 of the archers. Shredder would be amazing here. But Life is really pushing hard into this. Losing so many archers, but... Okay, here's a Shredder, but on Life side, that's not good for Foggy, obviously. Has to take care of his alchemist. Oh, there's no mana anymore. Nice detonate by Life. Acid bomb will let him tick down, though. If he's not reaching the Moonwells before. But Life establishes this position. It's not even close. The alchemist dies. Can Foggy get back into this game against a Shredder? Wisps are all dead. Foggy's at 21 supply, but decent heroes. So many kills, man. Thanks to the acid bomb. Oh, but entangle and right clicks from a Shredder. Opens it up. Ooh, that was close. But that was the last bit of moon juice. Foggy has an AP. Alchemist will be back soon. And this shop is so great now for the Keeper for clarities. He has 2 already in the inventory. But he's far away. No APs, no glaive throwers on Life side. He's only now building the Huntress Hall. That is so late! He can't go for APs, he can't go for glaive throwers because he forgot the Huntress Hall. Or at least, well, maybe not forgetting it, but saving the resources and investing it into a shredder. But this push didn't go through 100%. And Foggy helped this by killing like 6 archers. So Foggy now,
A player's forces are
with the
under attack.
Hunter's Hall, going into a second engine of life, engine of war. Maybe Huntress then. As Life is only able to get into archers. Also, no upgrades for him. Level 4 and 2 though. Foggy's still on level 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
And not too much happening on life side. So it's gonna be a glaive mirror. This time. So it comes down to positioning and upgrades. And Foggy is ahead in upgrades. And he has the second engine of war faster, so he will be at 50 supply faster, I guess. Ooh, Skull of the Beast. I don't know how impactful that is with all the Night Elves bringing Wisps to fights now, but if Foggy has no Wisps, or if he saves that until all Wisps are killed, Skull of the Beast is amazing. Scouting a little, sees the glaive throwers as well. On the other side, big heal potion, which is also decent. And getting closer to level 4 for level 2 Treants, I guess. Life now, Invo potion. Still 2 clarities. So close to a level up, to a double level up is Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let me remind you, this is Foggy's map. Life's taking out another big creep here. He is level 3 and 4 already. So 1-0 upgrade. 2-0 not in research. Life is not researching anything either. Also 1-0. So it's very, very close between them. 44 against 40. Slight supply advantage for the Chinese. Uses the acid bomb before the level up. Interesting. Oh, the keeper. A little bit out of position.
Forces are under attack.
Immediately focused by Life and forces the inroad. And finally level 3. This acid bomb upgrade is major. Not hitting too much though. No one is going for an expansion. Just fight, fight, fight. Foggy is not producing too much, I feel. Still down at 40. Life is 1,400 lumber already. And 4 glaive throwers. Detonates against the Treants. 1 glaive thrower falls. And the archers are suffering quite a bit from those acid bombs. On both sides, though. Ooh, Life Invo potion swapped. Big healing still on Foggy's side. Another glaive thrower dies. New Treants. Foggy doesn't have that many wisps anymore for the detonates. And the archers of Life are still there. That's a pretty decent upgrade. Moon Juice still has a little... It's nighttime, it's regenerating, but not too much. After all. And now we can siege this. More glaive throwers coming. Can he get some more big kills? Doesn't seem like it's always aiming for the Alchemist. Chemical Rage on both sides. 1 to attack, 1 to get away. So close.
A player's forces
He has another acid bomb. He could kill this Alchemist if he stays in range. Oh, but the Alchemist is completely out of this fight. But did this take too much attention from Life? He loses quite a bit, but has to be careful to not lose this alchemist. We are only 25 mana away. Oh, 3 glaive throwers dead because Foggy was distracted.
A player's forces are under
We have Entangle now. Foggy has nothing except his heroes, which are lower than his opponent's heroes. The alchemist is coming back for the Chinese. This smells like 2-0 for me. Massive damage. Staff is ready. But the Moonwells are not. A little bit. Foggy wants to fight behind his buildings maybe, but... is that worth it? Life is producing so much now. Had a big bank to come up from. One kill for one. Nice Entangle right after the Chemical Rage. And the staff is on the Alchemist. Can't staff himself. Acid Bomb ticks down. And Foggy is losing both heroes. And the second map as well. Oh, he's going for the hero focus. Level 5. Input potion swapped. And this potion saves the Keeper. But everything else is falling. This is way too much. Foggy should realize this as well. It's like 20 supply difference. And his alchemist is down, but he's still in fighting. Maybe with a surprise hero kill at some point, but I guess Life is getting ready for an expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4 alchemist. That shows you how much he killed. And he somehow get a super nice position to not lose every single glaive trade. And that's the GG. A little anticlimactic, but we could see this a few minutes before it actually happened, I guess. And now 3 match points in a row for Life. Pretty dominant, actually. I mean, Foggy was on his back heel right after placing the Engine of War, because Life was there with a slightly risky pull of the creeps against the Engine of War, which worked out tremendously though. So everything from moment 1 on went in the right direction for Life. Ouch. Looks like XiaoY Cup goes to China, or Foggy reverse sweeps him now. It's gonna be tough. Very tough. It's so crazy how good Life got in the little time that he's back. He was playing Dota for half a year, maybe a little Warcraft, but mostly Dota. And he's back for 1.5 months, maybe? And already winning cups again. It's pretty sick. What's the name of the caster? It's right here. There. You can call me Neo or Giannis, whatever suits you better. By the way, I saw that Neutron has a stream now, which would be, if that's correct, it will be very entertaining, because Neutron is amazing. I'm from Germany, Hamburg to be precise, but casting in English as no one else is casting in English, really. For 4 years in English, casting for 10 years already. If you want German content, I have a show with Rocket Beans TV every Thursday at 5. So tomorrow, 5 p.m., Rocket Beans TV. There you get some German content, but tournaments always in English. This channel always in English. So Foggy in blue has to win 3 games in a row. Life has a very, very comfortable situation of 3 match points for the 150 bucks. I guess resources are right, but we'll see about that. Both again start against the mercenary camp. Life this time not sending anything over because the base-to-base distance is just way bigger than it is on Amazonia. So that doesn't really work here. The phone does some weird stuff. I'm sorry. Gotta take that away. So this could be the final game of the day. Will we see Demon Hunter again? Yep, Life is going for the DH and both are going for the DH. For the second time in a best of 5, we get a Demon Hunter battle. Whew. Your English is fine, but don't be too proud of it. Wow, you seem to be a very nice guy after answering your questions. Very, very likable. Thumbs up for you, man. So, Engine of War Creep with Lightning Shield, most likely. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy starts this a little later again. Life just these tiny bits ahead all the time. But still, even without the Keeper of the Grove and the Treants, you can basically creep this at the same time. The little green one and the little orange one. Foggy does it well at the moment. Yep, gets the big experience. And Potion of Greater Healing. On the other side, Life with the Shadow Priest already and Wand of Mana Stealing, so basically double mana burn on his Demon Hunter. Tech already. And again, like...
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy will start this tech in a bit, but it's just these few Actually not. He's expanding. Ooh, I was wondering. But, so we have a tech versus Expo. A mirrored battle here, as mirrored as it gets. And Foggy is losing this thanks to the slippers. Can't get a block out though, but that's a lot of HP. And he also used all his mana, so he has to use all the little moon juice he has, which he could need in a defense. Foggy in a rough spot again after 3 minutes. In mirror matches, every tiny thing helps you. Oh my god, even more damage from this Demon Hunter now. Can he force the TP with blocks? No, he just runs away. Every tiny bit helps, and like this +3 gives him +3 damage and a little bit of armor, so he wins the trades. Now this claw's even better. Makes it very, very tough for Foggy to pick any fights right now. But if he buys enough time for this expansion, maybe it works out. Circled for him, that helps. Life is still aggressive though. But there's no sign for an expansion. I mean, there is a Wisp here, but he's not moving over the tree. He's still going for archers. This could be another Hippo play, as there's no Hunter's Hall. And Hippo and archers make it easy to attack the gold mine here. So this could win him the early mid game again. Creep Jack. With boots. Oh boy. Good block to save the Shadow Priest, but the question is for how long. Naga again by life. And there's no second hero this time for Foggy. So much damage on this Demon Hunter, but maybe didn't check the inventory because there is a Potion of Greater Mana. This time there's no experience, or not enough experience to do Mana Shield, which helped him in game number 1. It's the Berserker, well done. The Engine of War falls to the creeps though. Big block, big damage. TP swap or kill. Gets the kill, but Foggy's in trouble as well. Mana Potion consumed. Level 3. Wow. Foggy actually outruns him in experience. And got quite a few kills here. But this Expo is under pressure from the creeps, from life. And the Demon Hunter will join this as well. The big early game investment down the drain. So Engine of War down, Tree of Life down. Foggy has not a single production building, trying to tech now. But Life has the tech advantage. Even though he lost the second hero, it was only a level 1 hero. Foggy is getting wrecked here.
Player's forces are under attack.
No expansion. Behind an entire tech. Hunter's Hall is late, so that's quite lucky for Foggy. Talisman of Evasion, the worst item possible. But maybe the Demon Hunter. And Mercs. Because again, the Alchemist will be better than the Naga. Here come the lords. Life lost a lot of time because of this Hunter's Hall. Huntress now as well. Huntress Dryads then? Okay. Okay, the Talisman actually is not too bad on the Alchemist. Foggy with Engine of Lore.
A player's forces
Rebuilding
are
the
under attack.
X. He doesn't have the gold for it. I thought that would be super greedy. Muddy the Mud. Oh, on Muddy bought on Foggy's side. Won't live for much longer though. That's his normal fate. Being bored, cast one slow, and die. Another Engine Protector. The lores, at least one lore is ready. He's expecting another Expo. Wasting a little more time. But Wisps are there now. And Mercs are there. And Dryads are coming. Here we go. Engine Protector push for the XiaoY Cup 8. If this works, he's the winner and 150 bucks richer. And makes his team, the Rogue Warriors, proud. If Foggy can hold this, we go into map 4. And they're taking quite some damage against the Acid Bomb, but that's about it. Goes for the other side as well. Foggy, of course, has a shop. Sells a few units, uses it to buy potions, and this piercing damage takes care of this AP. Needs repair ASAP. And it works. Muddy dies here as well, but not without controlling the Demon Hunter to prevent damage from his own Demon Hunter and buying time for the APs. 3 of them is up. Altar falls. Oh, he's uprooting his production buildings. He's staying at 37 supply then. To have meat shield to break this. I don't know if that's the right decision, man. Okay, uprooting now to have a little... What's he doing? Get out of range, I guess. Because there's no glaive throwers. So he's repositioning in a way that the lures are protected by the protectors. And the shop is protected as well, kind of. But... oh, Mountain Giant time. He is on tier 3. I didn't see the tech. Oh, yeah. If he can hold on. But this Moonwell is falling. He doesn't have a backup Moonwell. Starts the second Mountain Giant, though. And then he needs upgrades. And then maybe. But Life is smart. Getting a Glaive Thrower to operate from range. The AP is down. As well as the Moonwell. Foggy is supply stuck. Demon Hunter down to 40%. More and more damage is raining in. He gets Hardened Skin. But that will take forever. Will these two Mountain Giants be enough? Against the APs, the heroes, the Glaive Throwers. Needs to save everything for one final fight. Okay. We have a tree. The first AP is down, but Dryads are falling in the back. Without Hardened Skin, this Mountain Giant tanks a lot of damage, using Taunt now as well. Still the Glaive Thrower in the back. Still the AP's up. The Mountain Giant is melting against this. And is super slow thanks to the Frost Arrow. This Naga is so good right now. Without Resistance Skin. It's crazy. Level 4 for Foggy. Kills a bunch of Huntresses. But the archers are still there. One Mountain Giant dead. Second one has no siege damage. Can't reproduce anything. Foggy is about to fall. He was trying hard. Resistance Skin is ready now, but he needs a miracle now. Cool how Life always has the situation under complete control. Never overextending. Going to the shop now. Not rushing this base. For the heal scroll. Even another AP to make sure he wins this. Winning a mirror 3-0 against Foggy is very, very impressive. Foggy didn't lose a single map before this final. Not against Lawliot, not against Joshishi. And here comes Life. And 3-0s him. Production buildings all gone. Mountain Giant gone. Tournament gone. Life wins XiaoY Cup 8 and 150 bucks. Foggy silver medal and 75 bucks. And yeah, there's gonna be a game for third some when, I guess. Or maybe there was a death win, I'm not too sure because they didn't play it. That was XiaoY Cup 8. That was a 2-hour cast for Night of Mirror. There was a lot of fun. At least on my side. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thanks for the contributions today. We got quite a few subs and 2 donations. I thank you for that. And we will be back tomorrow with one of the biggest games of the year because it's $13,000 on the line. Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. On Friday. WGL. Super WGL. Infi versus TH. 2 of the finest players that China has to offer in a best of 5 for, as I said, $13,000 offline in Shanghai. And I hope you tune in. It's at 1 p.m. CET. Of course, the game will be up on YouTube, but live is always a little more exciting. So tune in for that game. I don't really have a program for Saturday and Sunday yet, but there's gonna be some stuff happening here. So have an eye out for backtowalcraft.com for the schedule here in the stream description. If you like what you see here at Back to Warcraft, feel free to support us. The more you support, the more we can cast. With subs, there's a button somewhere over there. You get the replay packs in our Discord. You get chat emotes and chat badges. And no advertisement anymore if you are a regular sub and not a Prime sub. You can sub for free if you have Amazon Prime. You have 1 free channel to sub to, and if you give it to us, that would be a pleasure. Of course, we have a donate button as well. You can donate with PayPal, credit card, and cryptocurrency via Streamlabs. It's donate.backtowalcraft.com. If you feel like buying stuff, use our Amazon referral link, amazon.backtowalcraft.com. Or if you want to look as sharp as I do in this little t-shirt, it's shop.backtowalcraft.com. That supports us as well. Thank you, Elend, for the 7-month resub. Very good example of how to support us here. Yeah, that's it. I will take some time to do work on other stuff for the rest of the day. And I hope you have a fine day and enjoy some more Warcraft, maybe with Ente, maybe with Knopf, maybe with Mad Frog, maybe with Lawliot or Hawk, whatever suits you. You will find a nice channel. And as I said, I will be on Rocket Beans TV tomorrow and here on this channel on Friday. Stay tuned, guys, and thank you very much for watching and supporting. Bye-bye.